stay. Don't put out the flame and run away. In this heartbreak, I'll be here fighting for you with or without you. Wide awake with all the things I know that I should say. I thought I could take more than
Well, good evening, everybody. Okay, I am having some technical difficulties. As usual, this is a normal thing for me. I don't know why. It's the sound problem again. Same old, same old. So just got to go through these one at a time. Turn them off, turn them back on. Not that. Where is it? Where's Blurp? There's Blurp. For some reason, this sort of thing keeps going on. I don't know why it does it. It's just really irritating and annoying. So I gotta try this again. See if it comes on. There he is.
Lizard, lizard,
It's
lizard,
playing,
lizard,
but I'm not
lizard,
getting any
lizard,
sound from it.
lizard, lizard, lizard.
Are the others working?
Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them.
I don't think
Jesus.
that went through there. What's going on here? Okay, try this again. Try a blurp. Okay, blurp is working. I don't know why. And try lizard again.
Lizard, lizard,
Nothing.
lizard.
I get
lizard,
nothing.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Sound alerts. Oh, is that it? That might be it.
Lizard, lizard,
That's it.
lizard, lizard, lizard,
Oh my
lizard,
goodness.
lizard, lizard, lizard.
Really? Okay, I gotta see if this is on the other screen. It's not on the other screen. Okay, well that solved that problem. I know what that is. Okay. Frustrating. So how is everybody? I have been away. This is my first day back. Well, I'm just back for the evening. I go back to work tomorrow and then back to camp. I'm joining Mrs. Thighs and the dogs. But as the title says, we are fundraising for the Quest to Conquer Cancer. So let's go over here. The Quest to Conquer Cancer. And I have a question for somebody who's already lurking. Maybe I'll ask her later. Okay, never mind. I'll ask her later. We'll be fine. And I need to get into Blender. And I need to go back to the dice. And I need to open up, not just the dice, I need to open up this as well. I printed them, or I set parts printing and then left them printing while I went to work, and then just came home today, checked them out, and they looked like ass. So I've got to make some changes. If it doesn't work the way that I hoped it would work, we're going to have to make some changes and go back to the original, print off the dice in halves and then go from there. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, so the other option is, let's see. Okay, so I have that. Was it this one? Maximize that. This here. That's the one there. Okay, this is the one that's given me problems. This print idea, it should work, but I think what I did is I 3 mega. Okay, I need the Mega X. And recent, let's go with side 1. And that is supposed to be resized to 25 mil? Yeah, 27.11. Copy. Now I missed something. Oh, gotta slice it first. What I missed. Yep, I missed support. That's what I missed, and that is what the problem was. So we are going to set support. We're going to first increase the amount of infill infill is going to go to 5%. And then we're going to speed, travel, cooling, support everywhere. 60, 40%. Slice that, see what happens. That is looking better. Okay, this should give us a cleaner print. Let's see what that looks like as we go down through it. Yeah, that's going to give us a cleaner print. Okay, so this we will do like that. We're just going to do a quick print. I'm going to get this printing right now. That did get saved to this here. That was side 1. Okay, and I'm going to quickly get this printing. We'll print it while we're working on other stuff. Just give me a minute. I will be right back.
Tick tick tock, tick tick tock, tick tick tock, Daniel!
7 Peak Lounge just raided with 9 views.
Hi. Hello, Raiders. Good evening. Who raided? Who raided? The clown. Good evening. How are you? How was your stream? I hope everything went well. Saw you streaming the other day. I tried to. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that subscription. I tried to. Oh, Emirates. Hi. Thank you. I'm having a great day. Clown, I tried to catch your stream the other night. I saw you were on, and I just, my Wi-Fi connection where I'm staying is just absolutely abysmal. It's been awful. Oh wait, I've done something right. That's fun. I like that. I don't know how you turn it upside down like that, but that's funny. Thomas, how are you? So for those who haven't followed the clown. Oops. You gotta give him a follow. Please do. Think that was the one you hit level 50 in Yeah, I missed it. I tried to see, and I just... Thank you for the follow. I really tried to catch it, but, you know, things just... I'm camping, and the campground's Wi-Fi is just awful. QTCC drops are live in here? Are they? Really? I should be tuning into myself then. Yeah, I should. What am I doing here? What was I doing? I did that. How did I close that? I closed a screen that wasn't supposed to be. Okay. I got to open that one again and shift it back over to here. Then I got to do this and nope, over to, where is it? That one. And that. Okay. I will minimize or mute that so that I can talk. Struggle catching people. Yeah, it is hard sometimes, especially I've been away for so long. I mean, my wife and I have been camping now for 2 weeks, 2-week stints. So we're away camping for 2 weeks, then we're back home for a week, then we're away camping for 2 weeks, then we're back home. This is our 3rd time this season so far, this off season, and then we're finishing this week, and we might be going again next week. I don't know how we're doing it, but we're doing it. Well, we actually have a subscription to the campground series that we go to. Genova, how are ya? Good to see ya. And so, as I was saying, this is, yeah, it's a lot of back and forth, but it's not so bad. You see, I've been working at the same time. Where I work is about halfway in between here and our campsite. So I'm here for home for my stream, and then tomorrow I'll go back to work, and then I will go back to the campsite, and then I commute the rest of the way back and forth. So it's interesting. I tell you, the drive to work from the campsite is fucking amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. On my print. What? Yes, those are very large sticky ears, but you know what? I'm having problems printing it off. I printed off, I'll show you what I printed off here. This is one of the small dice. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So that's one of the small dice there, and it came out looking like that, and that's just one side, and it came out awful. I forgot to put in support, or yeah. So yeah, there's that. That's been a problem. I left that printing while I went to work and came back, and that's what I found. So not good. So I'm gonna need to make a few other adjustments, I think. But other than that, that's not too bad. That's only one layer in between though. No, 2, 3. Yeah, that's only 0.2 millimeter. The groove on it is only 0.2 millimeter, but it does show up. So that's sufficient. So right in there, that little groove, you can see it on the screen when I switch back to it here. That screen there. So right in this corner there. What did I do? Can I undo that? There. Okay. There. I touched it and it changed it. Okay, so right in this spot right there, that's where it was giving me some problems. And the edges aren't printing properly. I would love to see it on the resin print. I will send you one. I'll send you one of these ones, and see how it prints off on the resin printer. I'd love to see it on a resin printer. All right, Clown, you have a great night. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for bringing in your peeps. I forgot my own introduction. I'm Magic Dice. I'm a Warframe creator. I'm also a member. Oh, sorry, I am a member of the Warframe Creator Program. I'm also a prop maker. I started off making props in Warframe with this one here. Good old Tomb Finger. Go to that one there. And I've done others. Most recently, I finished a Snipetron Vandal, which is now owned by Rebecca. She has it in her office, and she recently posted a picture of her with it. Got to send a replacement part. Part of it got broken after TennoCon. If you were at TennoCon, you might have seen it there. It was the big green rifle. I have the Lanka, which is on the same build here on my wall. I'm also a cosplayer. If you're at TennoCon or TennoCon last year in 2024, you probably caught my my cosplay. I was the White Rabbit Nova. Now, where's my helmet? There is my helmet. I've taken the ears off because it's kind of hard to have the ears on it while it's on display, but there's that. And it's kind of on display while I'm reorganizing everything in the room. It's on display in a box. That's just how it works. So, we're working on the Quest to Conquer Cancer dice set, which is based on Kome's dice, which I did before. This is the prototype that I did, and it's got some problems, so that's been fixed, and I've done others for other people now. And we're doing the big one now, which is on this screen. Looks like this. That's what it'll look like, but it's also got the case. This case opens up and the dice come out. So you've got a dice cup you can shake it with. One of these will be going to one lucky winner when we reach our goal of $500 raised. And one lucky donor who has donated $10 or more to the Quest to Conquer Cancer using the link here. Oh, not there. Here. What was it? I think it was donate. It's not donate. It's charity. That's it there. Follow that link and you can donate. It's also on the QR code in the bottom of the screen there. So if you'd like to donate, you can donate there. $10 there. If we reach, we've already done one $50 milestone. So if we reach $100, you can torture me with 2 Bean Boozled. So there's that. You can. There's all sorts of torturing for me. With every $50, I add another Bean Boozled to the ones that I eat. So at $50, I eat 1. $100, I'll eat 2. $150, I'll eat 3, and so on. If we reach $1,000, that's 20 Bean Boozled beans, randomly selected, that I'll eat all at once. I think I might be insane having done that. Posted and published. But anyway, here we are. We're working on this. Then we're also going to be working on, we're testing that one piece. For now, we're going to go over and we're going to save this before I lose it. 7. I'm not sure if I made any changes, but we're just going to hedge our bets. And we're going to grab the other project we're working on for Quest to Conquer Cancer, which is the Penta. Working on the Penta. This, if we reach $1,000, one will be going to somebody who's donated $25 or more. So there is that too. So we've only just started on the Penta, and we're going to do the really big, long, stupid Penta. The gift one won't have all this, but it's just, I did this because it was, when I started the Penta, I did that. So I want to work on this tonight. So I need a duplicate of this. Duplicating that. Zoom in a little bit. Grab the duplicate and just shift it up so that the two are one on top of the other. That goes to 0.5. Yeah. So that's one on top of the other. No, it's not. I got that wrong. It goes there. 0.5. That's where it goes. Okay, so 2 of those on top. I want to work on the link between them. You want cool Warframe props, but don't have to store cool. Don't want to have to store war. This isn't too big. I mean, that just sits on a shelf. And you can print this one off now if you already have the link. You can go to this link here. Which is it? No, it's just ! Cults. You can go to that link and you can download some of my free to download files. Some of them are actually Warframe files, and the dice are one. That's not too bad. There's also others that I've got. There's the Data Cube, which this one is a prototype. It's sitting on my desk, and it's rough. This was just a print to see how it would work in printing it like that. I didn't like how it printed, so I changed it. What else do I have here that's small and easy to print? I have, well, not on my desk and not down here, but there are the crystals, the Rania and the crystals that came, the crystal decorations that came out with citrine. I can't remember the names. The Rania crystal and the Balearic crystal. Those are also available. Belric, that's it. Not Balearic. Okay, so I need a small cylinder in here. We're going to create this here. We're going to put that in the middle. So I'm going to wireframe. This should be about there-ish. That'll be good. That's the wrong size, so I gotta delete it. I gotta start off with this with the cylinder with a 0.5 radius. And one that gives us, each square is 1 millimeter. So the magnet is 10 by 10 by 3. And it is beveled. Simple bevel, quick, like that. And that is basically our magnet. And we're going to put it at 0 and squish that over to here. So 70. Excuse me. And that is going to go about 1 millimeter down, right there. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to go one more down to there. And then take that, and it goes down to here now. 1 millimeter up. And 0.5. And that goes up 3, so 1. There we go. So that's our basic setup for each magnet. They're going to be all polarized in the same direction, so they're all going to be north in one direction or the other. Then we need a cylinder around the whole thing. So 70. That goes to the center line. And it's got to be 14 by 14. I think that's going to be too small, so let's go 15. That'll give us 2 millimeter walls. 15 by 15. That is hard to read upside down. Give me a second. I gotta switch to this screen so I can read it a little bit easier. You ever get that weird feeling something isn't exactly right? Yes, I do. Every time you type something in right now. I love that. That's funny. That's great. Keep it up. I mean, I don't mind. It's I know some people would mind. I don't understand why they would, but that's actually kind of cute. I like it. So 27 millimeters thick. This is going to be full. You're getting deja vu. So this is going to go all the way through again. And we need to take a bit out of it. So we're going to go down to 11 mil by 11 mil. That leaves us with the 10 millimeter, 11 millimeter, half millimeter clearance on all sides. And then we're going to take this and we're going to make it, how big? How am I going to do this? I want to hurt your head a bit. Okay. Am I going to screw these together? No, I'm going to... they're going to be put together with a sleeve. It's going to be the only way to actually do this. So there's this cylinder. We're just going to make it bigger. So 8. This one here. Need to bevel it first. Not Boolean. Bevel it. Angle, depth. There. 1 mil down, maybe. Okay. D. And we're going to remove that from this one, work back on this one. This one's got to be a little bit wider. Okay. And we're going to move that to layer 2. This now is what we're working on here. That looks good. So we're going to increase this just a touch and bring this down a full millimeter. And it's not making a difference. So we're going to have to do it manually. That was wrong. Bevel, width, depth, angle. There. Now we can do it. We take it to there. And back it up to there. That looks good there. We'll call that good. And now we can take this out of it. So we need a tube. How am I going to do this? I went too far. This has got to come down 25 mil right there. And we got to bevel it. Only a little bit though. About half mil. It's a little bit more than half mil, but that'll print easy regardless of how thick I make it. So that goes there. Then that comes out of the wider one. So small one, yeah. This one here. Boolean, and it's a difference. Carve that from it. Okay. Take that one now and move it to layer 0. We might save it for later. This now. You know what? We're going to take that piece back. And we're going to make it shorter to right there. Now we're going to make it a little bit, we'll just go 12. That gives it a little bit of clearance, room for error, variability. And that plug now sits inside, but we need to make some adjustments to it because it's never going to be sitting cleanly in there. So what we're going to do is edit it directly, and we're going to modify it so that what I do to one side happens to the other. And we're just going to take all of these. Oh, wait a second. C. Take those and those all the way around to here. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. We're going to take all of these. Okay. And we're going to shrink them down to right in there. There we go. And we have an ad. I missed that. Okay, while we have an ad going, I'm going to take a very brief break. I got some laundry in the machine right now, so I need to take a very short break, swap things around, because I got to go back to camp and I got to bring this laundry back. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I was in such a rush to get going tonight that when I put the laundry in, I forgot to put soap in. So I just elaborately rinsed my dirty clothes. Well, it's back in now. Kind of ridiculous, but it's fixed now. It's gone. Welcome back from the ad. Thank you for sticking around. Okay, I think that looks good there. That's actually going to work well for what we need to do. Okay, yeah, that's going to be the plug that goes inside that cylinder. Now that cylinder needs to be modified again. And that's going to be another cylinder here. And we're going to increase its size by 2. Nope, I can't do this one. I have to have a whole different one because it's got to be beveled differently. Okay, so this one has got to be a cube, right, or cylinder, right there. And it's going to be 17 by 17. Two. Now this whole thing is going to slide up. How far? Gonna make it so it slides up inside. 4. So this will rest all the way down. Okay. That's about right. So if that goes there, this will be sliding up and down. So this whole device here will slide, this whole cylinder device that we're building is going to slide up and down. By a few millimeters. By 3 mil? 4 mil. It'll pop up 4 mil, I think. So if it goes from there,
we need to get a special sound for the screen, like screen, because I've done it like 4 times.
Thanks, Gizmo. Because I'm a professional streamer. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate when you do point that out. Because it's just, yeah. Yeah, I really do appreciate that. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit too narrow. 18. So it goes from there up to there. I need... Okay, this can't be a cylinder. This has to slide up and down in a crosshatch pattern. Work kind of messed with the mind this time of day. Well, I'm tired. I'm tired, but you know what? I'm always tired. Oh, boy. And I should be a little bit more refreshed because I got home from work. I ate sushi again. I love sushi. And I grabbed a shower, took care of a couple of things, and then got live. So here I am. So let's take everything that we just built here. So I want be all these plus those. I'm going to move them to layer 3 so we can just see these. Okay, so first off, we're going to make this whole thing hollow. Hi Sammy, how are you? Good to see you. So let's make it hollow first. So we need a cube right about there. That's going to be 0. And I heard the glass break. Who broke the glass? Great Bardini. Oh my God. How are you, my friend? That's quite a raid. 122 viewers. Welcome in. Great Bardini, you are an amazing person. How are you, my friend? Good to see ya. How was your stream? I assume you were playing Warframe, of course. Because what else are we addicts going to be doing? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Magic Thighs. I'm a Warframe creator, and I am also a prop maker. You can see what I'm working on here is actually the Lanka. This is actually for the quest to conquer cancer. Hi, Mila. How are you? And I'm also a little bit of props that I've done. I started off doing this one here. This was my first Warframe prop. I still have it. Of course I still... Oh, of course it's a great shirt. Mila is the artist who created this shirt.
It's time to save.
Okay, Gizmo, give me a second. Give me a sec. So this is the first prop that I did. And all the parts for all my kit gun, all the kit guns that I've got here, all the parts are swappable. So that was a challenge that I wanted to take. And I kind of challenged myself with every one. Then I did this one here, was another one that I had done. The Rumblejack. Nothing really fancy about that. That's bonk. There is a command for that. Exclamation point bonk. For every time I hit the microphone, it counts. But I've also done the Lanka, yes, there is a Parazon there. And not only is it a Parazon, but it is a Parazon that separates. You can actually separate it. It's weighted. It does actually have a wrist piece, which I've never completed. The wrist piece, getting the wrist piece to separate. That's actually not glued on, so that's not broken. It's actually just press fit in there. There's no cement glue holding that together. Anyway, it's not broken, no worries. Someone was making toy cube decoration props from a mutual friend. Toy cube decoration props. You mean like this one, or like this one? Because I'm also. Let me save what I've got here. Time to save. Here we go. 10 saves on this one. Thanks, Gizmo, for the reminder. And now I can actually show you what else we're working on, because what we're giving away, you can see down there in the corner, the Kome's dice. Where is it? Open recent. Kome's dice, the QTCC variant. I am actually doing the QTCC dice box, which is actually a hollow box with dice inside. A full set of 5 dice will come with the box. Slightly larger than this, so 1.5 times as the size. That's what we're giving away for QTCC this year. If we reach $500 donated, I will raffle it off to everybody who's donated $10 or more. One person will win. If we reach $1,000, that's our stretch goal. We reach the $1,000 goal. Everybody who donated will also go into a raffle for the Penta. I'll be giving away a Penta. I hope to give away a Penta. Sometimes it doesn't happen if we don't reach that goal. But the $500 goal, this one's going away. Give me a second. A couple other props I did. A couple of years ago, I did the Anova with armed. My cosplay 2 years ago. 3 Tenocons, so 2023, Tenocon 2023, I had a pair of these. So the Act Magnus, actually on my thigh, they actually attached without a holster to my thigh. And I've also done recently, this was a commission project. The Lanka was a commission project. Diana Smith, who is another cosplayer and another Warframe member of the creator program, she commissioned me to do the Lanka for her Little Duck cosplay. So I did a Lanka for her. This is the prototype. I kept the prototype, but hers lights up. Mine does not. And I also did a Snipetron Vandal, which is a very similar model to that. In fact, all the print files are the same. There's just some differences between the Snipetron Vandal and the Lanka in the paint job and the markings on it. So all the print files are the same. 3 print files are swapped out with others so that the markings are all correct. And then I did that. It was painted green. If you're at Tenocon this year, you saw it on display at the Laverian. It was the Snipetron Vandal, which now resides in Rebecca's office. It belongs to her, and she's posted a picture of her playing around with it. But it was I love doing that sort of thing. I've done the wow, brain just slipped out of gear. I haven't used it in game in about a year, not since Quasis came out. It was the other War Fan. I've done a War Fan for myself, and did the War Fan, which was on display last year at Tenocon, and that belongs to Danny. I've also done. I don't have one here anymore because I gave my prototype away. The Compressa. I did a Compressa. The prototype belongs to D.E. Zach, and I've done another Compressa, and that was given as a Christmas gift to our favorite goldfish. Wow, Kayla, Kurarahime. She's the one who got the Compressa that I did specially for her. She was having a really rough year a couple of years ago, so I made that for her. It was her favorite weapon at the time. I don't know if it still is, but I did that weapon for her for Christmas and sent it to her. But anyway, here we are. We're working on these two. I've got a test piece printing off for the dice box, and we're hoping that it's going to be going to go. I am remiss. I need to give a shout out here. There we go. If you are not already following Great Bardini, give them a follow. Amazing streamer. I've been on their stream, in their chat quite a number of times. I lurk a lot. I do a lot of lurking while I'm working. I'm listening. I'm seeing what you're doing. But give them a follow. Great streamer. Another Warframe member of the creator program. You're wearing the Angry Kitty t-shirt tomorrow. Hey, you better be. You better be. I'm going to try so hard. If I have to go to the clubhouse at the campground that we're in and plug my laptop into the wall, I will. I'm going to be there for this. I've got to see Rage destroy Zach's brain again. Catch the Raging Terror tomorrow night after prime time. He will be. He has DE Zach as his guest for tomorrow, and he's going to melt Zach's brain again, guaranteed. You need to find food and water. Absolutely, you go right ahead. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for bringing your community over. I really appreciate that. And let's go back to the other prop and work on that a little bit. Where was it here? Recent. There, Penta, number 10. Okay, back to this. I was on layer 3. We're working on the mechanism so that the grenades can actually stack. That's the challenge that I've given myself for this project. I try and challenge myself with every project. There's got to be something to keep my interest, and my interest is being frustrated with trying to figure out how to get things to work. And the void magic that they put in here is maddening. And where did that piece go? I put it, there it is. M3. Back to 3, that goes there. That is our hole. That's going to be a little bit bigger, so 28. I'm just going to cut that right now. So that comes out of here. So that gives us a hole. I did that wrong. Let's do this correctly. I need to back out. Undo. Did I save one undifferentiated? I did not. That's okay. We're going to do this. We're going to take this piece here. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to shrink it down. We're going to shrink it down. Let's grab that one. Take that. Shrink this down. So 36 wide. It's going to go to 33. So 1.5 millimeter thick walls should do the job. So 153 that way, and then 27. So 24. So 1.5 millimeter walls should be thick enough to do this and keep it light. That's going to be the tricky part, is keeping it all light. I'm sorry, Rax. I saw that. I saw it coming. I want to have that set on a timer. So these jump scare sounds, I really want to have them all on timers. I would love to have that. Okay, so now we've got this. We need to make some adjustments here. So we're going to take this, edit A, B, here, take these ones, and we're going to go 3 that way. That opens that up too far. No, that's good. No, it's not. It's too far. I want 1.5 off all the way around there. This one here. These here. And those. It is. Hey, Tenno. Ben, how you doing? Good to see you too. I need to give you a shout out, but I think my timer's gone, so I'm gonna have to give you this the shorter shout out. If you're not already following Tenno Ben, you gotta. Really, you gotta. He is working on a oh, you're very welcome. What is that? That I can't see it there. It's, oh, that's cute. I love that emoji. That's really cute. See the emoji there. He's working on a cosplay for that. Ordered last parts for the setup for that, actually. Nice. You don't follow, Tenno? Sure, Rax, I believe you. I believe you. Okay, how am I going to do this? Oh, thank you for the follow. Who was that followed? Nuxbag, thank you for that follow. Rax, are you saying you're an egg? Temu coming in clutch for cheap heart. You know what? I have never ordered anything from Temu. Mrs. Thighs has. And you know what? I'm not liking this. This is going to be difficult to do. It's got to be done. I am going to cheat. Am I going to cheat? I have to get this. This has to be done. And this is too thick here. Let's try this. Bring this back to here. These here have to open up to there. Yes, I am not Mrs. Thighs. I am Ms. Thighs. But, whoops. Mrs. Thighs is my wife. I'm Ms. Thighs. But IRL, when I do my legal name change, I will be taking her last name. So I will be Mrs. She will be Ms. I'm not giving you my last name. Although everybody knows my second name, so I could use that as my last name. I've actually considered doing that. Just publicly using my middle name as my last name. Everybody knows it. My name is Ray. My first name is Colleen. I've published it. It's public knowledge. Everybody knows this. My name is Colleen. My second name, I've kept my second name from my previous life. And I've shortened it and I've spelled it R-E-Y. I'm Colleen Ray. That way, and I can also still keep the nickname that my clan gave me, Wrong Way Ray, because I was always lost in a mission. Didn't matter what game we were playing, I had no idea where I was, ever. It was awful. Might as well run with it, eh? R-A-Y, or sorry, R-E-Y. Are you in Volky's channel? I've used it there. Okay, so that, and we need to go to the top and modify it here. So the side here, this one, but not that one over there. Back here to side A, B, there. Drag that to there-ish. Ray is king. As a name, Ray, R-E-Y, is a Japanese name. That means courage. Whereas Raymond means protector. My name was Raymond. Not telling you my first name, what my first name was. That is my true dead name. I've not used that name since I was a kid. I will never use it again. Ever, ever, ever. Let's see. Shift these to here. And then they need to go from here. Let's see. Grab all of these. Can this, oops, deselect those ones? Is that, it's close enough. And then I take these ones and deselect that one, and that's close enough there. That'll do. I can take these now, all of these, and expand them. Yes. To there. These now have to go here. To there. This is going to make things very, very tricky. There. And then, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try. We'll get it. Take these ones and expand them. Yes. Not working. Definitely not working. Okay. Okay. So we got to back up so that all that distortion goes away. And how am I going to do this? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. That goes smaller. I should have... Oh man, I really kind of messed this one up. I'm going to have to make a new structure for that. So we're going to take these, take this whole piece that I messed up, move it to layer 4 now. In here, I'm going to have to take this side. Is this the small one? 2433. Yes, it is. And we got an ad starting in a few minutes. I'm going to snooze that for 5 minutes. Okay, so this piece here, we're going to go back to this tab, and we're going to take. Okay, we're going to take a bunch of bits here. So from this side, whoops, this side, we're going to take these. Actually, we're going to just take everything on the side of the whole thing. And we're just going to cut it all away. Delete those vertices. That leaves us with an empty-sided shape. Now we're just going to take all of these. And over here on this end, that didn't link. Why did that not link? Oh, look at that. Okay. Got 2 vertices there that don't need to be. And this one here. Okay. There is another vertice here. Oh, there it is. Okay. One clean side there. This one now we take on this side. And we're going to do those 2 and those. And then over here, we're going to take these ones. And we're going to take those and those. Put them to there. Now, I want to remind everybody who has joined us, for a $10 donation, you can get a chance to win one of these. You can follow the link down here. $10 donation to the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, Quest to Conquer Cancer. That is... There you go. Follow that link. You can donate there, and $10 or more, you get one of these. At $50 donated, every $50, I will eat a bean. But not only a bean, it's cumulative. Every time we pass the $50 mark. So at $50, I ate one bean. At $100, I'll eat 2 beans. At $150, I'll eat 3 beans. All the way to $1,000 donated, I will eat 20. When we pass $1,000 donated, I will eat 20 of these in one sitting, on screen, while you watch me cry. Hydrating. Gotta hydrate. Thanks, Rax. I appreciate it. So back over to here. That's not working. There we go. That worked. Okay, so we have this piece now. I can take that, move it back to here. That's the wrong one. 3. Layer 3. There we go. So I got that. What do I know? What should I know? Do I want to know? Okay, Rax. All right. I will stretch. Oh, I feel that my side. Oh. Okay, thank you. And we got an ad coming in again. I'm not going to snooze this one. I got to take the moment to take the ad break to check the laundry, get it switched over, and that was really needed. Thanks, Rax. I did need that. Okay, what is going on here with my screen? It's doing weird stuff. Okay, I've got things out of order. There we go. Always helping out a fellow Tenno. That's what Tenno are for. We all lift together. Oh, excuse. Oh, that came up my nose. I will be fine. I'm okay. Okay, so I got to take these now. All those. And they go from there to... Where is it? Ah. Deselect those. There we go. That's what I need. That goes from there, and it's got to go to 1.5, which is right there. Okay, and then the front piece... This here goes 1.5 from there, or approximately. And then this here, did I do it that way on the back? No, I just did the hollow. So this part is... Did I? How did I do that? Okay, we'll check this. This duplicate, and then we rotate it 180 degrees there, and we grab this one. Okay. And that tab A. Okay, this is how I did it. Okay. That there came back to here. Did it? No, I did. Okay. Now this is going to take a little bit more work for me to do this properly, I think. I'm not sure how I did that. Take that, move that to here. Deselect those, and this gets moved to there. Abouts. Welcome back. And yeah. You know what? There's an easier way. I can take this. Yeah, all that. B. Thank you for that, Rax. Take all of those, and then we can take these. And I do that. Delete that. And that leaves us with these two structures there. Good, and then I go Boolean, union, carve. There. Those two are now the same thing. Let's take those back out to layer 4. And here we have that. It's empty, opened up, and kind of useless that way. So we're just going to go like this. Back into edit mode. We have some vertices here that are not what they are supposed to be. Okay. And there. There. And there. Yeah, there we go. So that is one vertex that's not playing nicely. There we go. See that there's actually two here, so we're going to modify this. We're going to take this one. See that there's two vertices that shouldn't be there. This one here is not the corner, so we're going to move that, but we're going to do that there. Ah! Drops are, that is not the active drop. That is not correct. I don't think drops are available for this one, but it is possible that drops are available through the month. That's not the correct drop. That is from last one that I had sponsored. Where is it? Custom. Drops. There it is. I need to turn that one off. Okay. Yeah, that was from my last my drops. Yeah, I don't know if the drops though are available through the month. My stream's on the 26th, Sunday the 26th. Okay, so here's the fun bit. That little bit there is not the correct corner. So we're going to move it up to there, and look at that, it made it 1. And then this one as well is also not supposed to be there, so we're going to make it 1 as well. There we go. Sunday the 20th. Is yours on the 26th? Mine's is the 26th of Sunday? 26th of the Sunday. I have drops from 9 Pacific to 11 Pacific. So from noon to 2. Noon to 2 Eastern time. Whatever that is for you. I think yours is in the afternoon though, isn't it? My afternoon. If that's the case, if we've got ours back to back, Ben, I'm raiding you that day. I am definitely raiding you. I do raid you a lot on Sundays lately, haven't I? So that's probably what's going on. I've got Taylor joining me. According to the website, I'm first and then Ben. Well, that's easy. That makes things really easy for me. I know who I'm rating that day. I'm gonna raid Ben. Everybody gets their drops. Double drops. And then this, that's where the double one is. Again, that goes up from there to there. And then this one goes all the way up to there. That makes it clean. And let's see the other side. That one's clean. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. That is not clean. You know how I can tell? If you look at that, it'll show you the lines that it's highlighted. That is a stray vertice that's attached to that. And there it is. It's not where we want it to be. So we're going to move that down to there, and it joins. And then that leaves us with another clean one. Okay. Then we're going to go to edges, and we do that edge and that edge. And join them. This one, and that one now become one edge. Look in Warframe chat. Okay, on my Discord. Oh, cool. So 12 to 2 and 3 to 5. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That works out beautifully because I'm going to be finishing my stream at 3. I'll be finishing my stream right at 3 o'clock. So Taylor will be leaving my stream at 2 o'clock. I will continue on for another hour. And then I'm raiding you just as you're beginning. That works out beautifully. What's that? The delay in void? What am I missing here? What? There. So the question is, who's your guest? I want to know. Or are you going to share that? So I've made it very public who my guest is. And I'm excited because she's the cosplay host at TennoCon, and I'm going to be doing some cosplay work on that day. No guest. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Okay, there's that piece. That piece is done. That piece is ready. They're just busy then. Oh no. That is... I'm sorry. Okay, so this now, we can take that and go from there to layer 3, see what we need to do. Inside, how's that look there? It's okay. We can take this now and that. So we're going to take these vertices here. Not that one. I'm going to take all of these and move them to there. And then we're going to take these ones here and move them to... Is that right? Is this right? There. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Can't do that. So it's got to be, oops, C. Take that to there. Or just leave it the way it was. Like that. Okay. So now I've got to take these sides here. Okay. This is where things are going to get tricky. Zach will probably have to recover after tomorrow night. It's going to take him that long from tonight to the end of the month. Wow. That is going to be pretty wild if that happens. Oh, I know how I can do this. As long as these leave a bit of a gap there. So that, if I go, make this a little bit narrower. If I do that, and go 2, that leaves a little bit of a skin there. Just enough. Just enough. That if I do this, take a cube, let's see. Is your first stream that scale? Oh, you're going to be fine. The tricky part, though, yes, the tricky part is actually having the guest and interviewing. That's always the hard part is having somebody in. I've actually not had anybody from DE in on my stream. I've had other people join in on the stream, and I've done an interview before, but not anybody from DE. So I am very nervous to have Taylor on. I had invited Kaz as well, but you know they're not part of the community team. They're the weapons lead, but you know what? I had to because I'm such a fan of theirs. Anyway, let's go back to this. I need a cube over here. Creating cube. It is going to be 23. No, 23 tall. 10. What did I do? What's going? Oh my goodness! There we go. I'm really messed that one up. So a cube. Start that. Radius of the cube must be 0.5 or nothing works. So it is going to be 10 wide. And then it's going to be 110 long. Nope, 130. A little bit longer. But we'll get to that in a minute. Shift that to there. The center line is 109.5. 109.5. Pretty good guess there. Very close. And we squeeze that out to right there. And then we need to make this just tall enough to go from there. Minus 39.5. Copy that. And we're going to move that to the same there. And it's got to be big enough to cover that. Okay. You got drops? Did you? Oh, I tuned in on mine, so what did I do see an alert here. Haha. October 17 on the inventory page. On the inventory page? I've got 3 of these. Wow. Okay. Wasn't aware that this was going on. All right. I hadn't even seen that. I've been remiss. I have not read everything that DE has been telling us. Okay, 20. All right, we take this from that. So Boolean function, difference, carve, that, apply. And that is now going to be our press piece. And that will go from there. We take that now and we make it bigger. So I want to do piece by piece. I should have done piece by piece. I can still do that. Can I? Yeah. I can. I'm going to save this piece and I'm going to do this differently. Move it to layer 9. We're going to create a cube here. Cube. Right there. At that point. And it goes there. And it's going to be 20. Oh, so close. So close. That's good, actually. 0.5 right there. This is going to be fine. This will work. So if I go there, no. That's not going to work like that. I have to take it to here. Center point of this cylinder circle is there. So that is 0.5 right there. That works. Then we make it this big. Right like that. And then we're going to take this and without moving the center of the object, we move the object to there. And there's the center of the object. Now what we do is we take that, make it 10 wide, put it at 20, right there, and watch this. We go from there, Boolean, difference, carve, take that from it. Now we have that shape, and we can very easily now go from there. We take that, take, oops, this in edit mode, take these vertices, shift them right into there, 1.5 in, so where is it here? Undo that. We grab those again and we go right to there. That's 1.5 in. Approximately. That's good enough. But then we need to make this from the side. Uh, 15, 3 mil bigger, and 3 mil bigger. Ah, it didn't work. That should have worked a lot easier, but it didn't, because that is not 3 mil that way. 15 and 4.5. That looks good there. Okay. So now we're going to take that and we're going to duplicate it. Rotate this on Y and move it to 90. or over there. Okay, and then we're going to unionize those. Join those together like that. Take this one, move it to layer 0, it's not needed. And then we're going to take this small one, and we're going to take that out of it. Okay, now we're going to take this piece, did that go in too far? That went in way too far. Okay, I went in too far there. Undo. This piece and this piece. What? That piece. What's that piece? Okay, that's the broken one. That piece there. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I did take that in way too far. Okay. Gotta fix this. So, you take this, and this is edit mode, and yeah. Okay, so is it there, mirrored? So what happens to one happens to the other. Deselect those, and I can take these two. There, what's the depth there on that one? That didn't do that. It did not work. Undo. You know what? Just delete this one. Grab the one that I shunted over here. M3. Is that the big one? That's the big one. Yeah. Okay. I went way too far. So that one there has only got to go in. Okay, here we go. This is what I did wrong. That's got to go from there to 1.5. That's 1.5 there. That's where it needs to be. Right at that point. That's better there. Now we can take that piece, M2? No. 3. What? What am I missing? There it is. Okay. Take that. M4. And this piece from 2. M4. There we go. Okay, so that's got to go from there to there. This piece here doesn't have to be that far, does it? No, it should. Okay, that's good. I am talking to myself. I do that a lot, don't I? Duplicating. Minus and 180. Then we join the two of them together, like so. Apply that, take this. Oops. That's only one. We take that one. Okay. All right, just as a reminder, everybody, $10 donation gets you an entry to win one of these. The complete set, the Quest to Conquer Cancer themed dice set. Kome's dice. And if we reach $100 donated, you torture me with 2 beans. Then there's also platinum giveaways. I do have platinum giveaways. And then this one, now we can rotate it 180 that way. Boolean difference. Do you know how difficult that is? This is just to make this big thing hollow. That's all I'm trying to do, is make it hollow. And I made a mistake again. I jumped ahead. Okay, I gotta go back to this. Here. Take this back to layer 3. That there.
Damn.
Yeah, I do that often. Okay, take this. And then we take just this circle. That's got to shrink down to there. Yep. And then that goes from there. X is 1. Okay. And this one. Yeah, that was right. And it's just this. Okay, let's try this here. B. Those, and we need to eliminate that, and that. And hopefully these will be mirrored. They are not. Go there. Minus 1.5. And that means I have to do these ones manually too. There. Deselect that one, that one, that one, and that one. And these go 1.5. There. Okay. That works. Now I can take this and remove that bit there from that, and then don't remove that bit from that, because that was only supposed to be reference. Take this, move it to layer 4. That's where it goes, and that now gets removed from that. There. Why did it only happen on one side? It only worked on one side. Okay, we're in an ad break. I'm going to take the moment. I'm going to be right back. I got to switch things out with the laundry again. Okay, I am back. Now I also pulled this off the printer. Got it printed off one side of the dice. Just pop it off. That pops off easy. Set that there, and we can clean out and see how it turned out. I'm going to pull off some of the support material. Sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. Wisdom below. Down to the deep end, be sleeping in the cold below. Okay, this is actually, I think this is going to work. Okay, and now you can't see what I'm doing exactly. It's hard to hold that up to the camera. This is something that I normally do on the other desk, and I have a top-down camera. But that actually looks pretty good. Needs a little bit to clean up properly. It's an X-Acto blade, I think. Okay, I am going to print off the rest of these like this. Exactly like that. These should work quite well, actually. Where's the core piece? There it is.
Tick-tick-tock, tick-tick-tock, tick-tick-tock.
Are we being rated?
Mika
We are being
just
rated.
with 102 views.
Mika, how are you? Good evening. How are you? How was your stream? Assume Warframe, of course. I hope your stream went really well. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Mjik Thighs. I'm a Warframe creator, and we're just kind of working on a piece here for our giveaway. Get up a little bit closer there. This is one of the dice that I'm making. Oops, it's upside down. This is one of the dice I'm making for the Quest to Conquer Cancer giveaway based on the Kome's dice. Now this is the largest cube, but inside are 5 smaller dice. That is what's going to be given away. Everybody who donates $10 or more to the Quest to Conquer Cancer following my charity link down below here. I'll just put that in here. If you donate $10 or more to that, you get entered into the automatically entered into win raffle for the Kome's dice. You can see there the on the that corner. On that corner down there, there's the dice representation, or the image of what I've got so designed. That's the design rep of what we're doing for this. Also, you can torture me with these damn things. Hot beans, hot jelly beans. You can torture me with those. Every $50 I add another one to be eaten. So I've already eaten one because we've passed $50 donated. When we get to $100 donated, I will eat 2 beans. At $150, I will eat 3, and so on. If we reach $1,000, I will eat 20. All on stream, all while you watch, all the time I will be crying. Because it's just, it hurts at that point. When you're getting that many in, I've done as many as 5 before, and that was starting to hurt. Anyway, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Mjik Thighs. I'm a Warframe creator. I'm also a prop maker. I have done many different props over the years. I started in 2019 building props, and this is one of the first ones that I had done. This is the 4th full prop that I did with that. And I've also done, if you were at TennoCon last year, or this last TennoCon, you would have seen this, the Lanka, in the hands of Diana Smith, but there was also a Snipetron Vandal on display in the Livarian. And that now belongs to Rebecca. That's on display in her office now. Currently, today, we are working on this little beauty. This is the Penta. This is the grenade launcher. At $1,000 donated, all the names that donated $10 or more will go into a raffle to win the Penta. I will ship it to you anywhere in the world. If there is any duties involved, you would have to pay for it, but because I can't afford to do that as well as the shipping and the design and all that. But you get a custom-made Quest to Conquer Cancer themed Penta. This one, it's not going to be done by the end of the month, but the dice cubes will be. But this is the promised stretch goal. It's the Penta that is what we're working on today. I'm working on the grenade tonight, trying to get this to actually hollowing it out, actually. It's on layer 4 here. And it's not working for me for some reason. I did something wrong in this, and it's not playing nice. Oh, because I did that side. That's what I did wrong. Yep, I did 2 wrong. I gotta remove that. I gotta go all the way back here. Oh my goodness. I really messed something up here. Undo, undo, all these undos. Undo, undo, undo once more, undo again, redo. Okay, that's correct. Now on 4, this piece here goes away. That one goes, that's there. This here is now correct. I can move that to layer 4, and I can now take this out correctly. Take that from there. That worked. I did that right. Twitch drops. Yes, apparently there are Twitch drops available. So following, I'm not sure if it's just the creators, but because I am a member of the creator program, Twitch drops are active on at least my stream and other creator program members' streams throughout the entire month, apparently. I was not aware of this. I have to go back and read things, but I've gotten 3 tonight just watching this. I've not been able to watch anybody else's stream. I've been camping for the last 4 weeks. Mrs. Thies and I have been camping, so we've not really had great connection where we are. But I've tried to catch a few people, but this is what's going on. I've gotten some drops just because I'm lurking in somebody else's stream right now, and I'm lurking in my own too. So I've gotten drops. You can do that. Okay, flipping that over, I'm going to do this one more time. Remove this piece, Boolean difference, carve, and take that piece out of there. Now we have those 2 pieces. Now I've got a few others to do. Okay, easiest one to do now is that can go bye-bye. And now I need to do this circle here. That little circle. So that I'm just going to make a cylinder right there. Create a cylinder. And it's going to be 0.5 and 1. And I have been remiss. I did not give you a shout out, Mika. I need to give. Did any of my mods actually?
We need to get a special sound for the screen, like screen, because I've done it like 4 times.
And this whole time you've not been able to see just what the hell I've been doing. There we are. We're working on the penta tonight. I'm going to try this shout out once more. Really? Try this one. Okay, there we go. If you're not already following Mika, give her a follow. Real chill streamer. Love hanging out in her stream. And she's much more professional than I am. I honestly don't know sometimes why DE invited me into the program, because I keep doing this sort of thing. I wasn't even streaming when they invited me in. That's probably why. They had no idea how bad a streamer I would be. Okay, rotation. There we go. Now we need to just correct that. Goes to 30. No. This goes 393.5. Copy. There. Okay. There we go. And now this goes to there. 70. Interesting. Okay. That goes from there. So 2 to 5. 5 by 5. Okay. And make it really big. Put it at 0. No, I'm just going to go 10. Shift this from here to there. Oops. It's 1.5. There. All right. And we're going to duplicate that. And that goes over to here. And then we're going to join those two together. I did this on the other two here. So if you missed all that because I was unprofessional and had no idea what I was doing, this is what's going on. Can I bevel that now? Or is it too late? Bevel, not Boolean. Well, it worked. Look at that. I'm going to leave it like that. This is actually Blender. I'm using an older version of Blender, but you can always download Blender off the net. There is a link in my About page to go to the Blender Foundation and download the software that I use. It is free to use. It is open source as well, so it can be modified. Although I use the stock version with only a couple plugins added in. That's it. Okay, there we go. But I use this software because it is very it's very powerful what it can be done. It's actually designed for animation, but it works really well if you know how to do this. If you've done sculpting or anything like that in 3D software, Blender works very well for that. For me, I don't think in terms of sculpting. I think in terms of constructing. So it's very geometric for me. So I'm using this object mode in order to make my props. I've done all of my props in Blender. I started using Blender, oh my god, about 20 years ago. I was just doing modifications to other games and not actually doing props then. But I started using it then, started learning the basics there. I'm entirely self-taught with this. And, okay, so that there. Now move these to layer 4, and they come out now. Boolean difference carve, and that why did it do that? Carve mesh. That's not right. See, this is one thing that is frustrating with Blender. Okay. This sort of thing happens sometimes, and I don't know why. So I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to use just this piece here, take these two, and just get rid of them. Take this one, move it to layer 4, duplicate it, shift it to -20, and union that. To that. Then take this, move it away, that there. Okay, this now. Difference, carve. That worked. Why it worked, I don't know. I could examine it and find out exactly why it did that, but it would take too long, and I really don't need to know. There is always a reason why it does that. Sometimes it's because there's vertices that interfere with each other, and other times it's something with the modification that you did. A surface is not on the inside when it should be, or on the outside when it should be. That's usually what causes that kind of problem. And you have to go through it in different modes in order to find them. And this was just much faster to give up and do it a different way, like that. Now we take the last bit that needs to be removed, and that is this in here. So we're going to take this cube and we're going to make it big enough. Put it right there, and that is at 109.5. 109.5, and that is the center point. This needs to be copy. There. Now we can make it big enough to do that, and then wide enough to bring it up to there. So 37. So that's going to be 40 long. That is too long. $38.5. Okay. And move that up to 0.5. There. Okay. And make it 10. Shift it out to here. We're on layer 3, so that goes from there. And then we're going to go to there. Okay. Duplicate that, move it to there. Move it to there. Hitting the wrong button doesn't help. And we're going to union that. Join those two together like that. Take the extra one, move it away. This one now goes to layer 4. There. Take this, and cut that out of it. This now goes to layer 2. Nope. Goes to layer 3. Now it is inside everything here. Everything is a little bit bigger. Thanks, Eva. How are ya? How you doing? Good to see ya. And you know what? I know who made the t-shirt too. Okay, so all of this that we've done tonight has been just to get to this point here, so I can take the outer shell of this here, and then I'm going to remove the entire interior from it, hollowing out the entire grenade. That is now completely hollow inside. I can take that now, and I'm going to be able to split that into 2 different pieces, and we'll be able to work on the interior. Hey, Papati, how are you? I'm going to save this piece on layer 9, so that there, this one here isn't needed. That's going to go right to 0. Did I save the wrong piece? That's the outer one. Oh no. Oh, did I? Did I do the right one? Okay. Wow. Okay. One more modification. We're going to make this a 2-part piece. The question is, do I split it down the top or the side? I think maybe the side. Create cube, and it's going to be that is way too big, but we're going to move it up to here. And what's the center of that one? 109.5. 109.5. 3.5. And length is, just for good measure, doesn't need to be that long. Just to there. 160. That's good enough. And the height there. 50. 50's good. I am doing really good tonight. Aside from a few frustrating, stupid moves, but that's par for the course. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this. This is going to be cut in half now. So carve that box away, and then we take the other duplicate and we're going to intersect it with the box instead. So everything that's not in the box disappears. That gives us now 2 pieces that we can now separate and see inside what we got, which looks pretty good. I did one mistake. Before I do this, I needed to, where is it? Undo, 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 undo. Let's see here. Okay. Undo that again. There. Before I do that, I need to duplicate it once, remove those features from it, then take this one and intersect that from it. Okay, so the whole piece. Thanks, Rax. M6. Saving it there on that layer so that I have a backup of it. That can now disappear. Now we have 2 mirror images of the half. That now gives us the hollow interior with 1.5 millimeter walls. I'm too concentrated. Yeah, you got to get it right at the right balance of distracted. and concentrating. So if I'm really into this, I'm not gonna jump. I'm sorry, but you know what? That also does remind me. I should save this, or I'm gonna lose it. I do that a lot. 11 points. So it is almost 9 o'clock. Thanks. I need it. I need that. Okay, and a stretch.
Oh, damn.
And I think... Oh, my goodness. I think we're going to switch over to the game. Because if I overdo it, my brain turns... stretch more, I need... I'm sure. Yeah, I know. I really know that. I get hunched up. I need to raise my monitors. That's the problem. I've got 4 monitors here in front of me, and I need to raise them all like 2 inches. That's all I need to do is raise them all 2 inches. That would help. And I need to do something else here. Hang on a second. I need... because it's starting to bug me again. Okay, I don't know if anybody's really noticed. It's not really that noticeable. Ah, that got me. Okay, I'm getting messages from Mrs. Five. What? Go on. She's gonna bring out the. Okay, she's giving me recipe directions. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I actually got my hair done last week. I finally got all the dead ends chopped away, but I also got something I haven't had since I was a kid, and it was popular. I got bangs. But I have to put my hair up, but there we go. I got bangs. I love it. I love the way it works. Okay, there we go. Now I want to see. Here we are. There we go. So not cooperating tonight. I got some of it in the ponytail. It's not cooperating. Not cooperating tonight. But I did get bangs done. I pulled them back too far. That's the problem. Crude way of pulling them out here. I can't find my comb. There, it's a little better. I just needed to pull my hair back anyway, because it was starting to get into my ear. Alright, I'm going to switch over to the game now. I can play. If anybody wants to join me, if you already follow me, or if you already are friends, you can jump in. If you're not, send me a friend invite. I'll accept, and we can invite you into the tap into the game. Run some missions. I think there's some alerts that we have. I'm not sure. I gotta switch over to the desktop here. We have an ad going. I didn't realize that.
G operator?
Claim that. Not gonna use it. And more?
I still get super nervous and excited when I meet celebs. I don't really feel like one myself just yet.
Okay, hang on. I'm getting all sorts of I'm getting flooded with questions here. next one. And okay, there we go. Just questions from Mrs. Thighs, and I have a list now. Got a honeydew list. She'll send those to me. Okay. Oh, look. I got scenes. Fortuna scene. I think I got that one before. Ergo's bedroom scene. Boardroom. Ergo's bedroom scene. Oh, yeah. I want that. And your fallacy. Oh, my God. Let's see, what do we have here? Navigation, alerts. We have there yet. Got Nabrus. Deer. But we do have alchemy. I like alchemy. Anybody want to do an alchemy? What do you mean shutter, no thanks? Shutter to what? No thanks to what? Okay, I need to change my equipment. Arsenal. Oh, here's something else. What is this? Why is that? Oh, because I've got new weapons? I do have new weapons. What are they? Where's the new weapon? Ah, there it is. I don't want to change it now. I want to swap this over to... There we go. Ava. I can't remember what I was talking about that you're shuddering at. Okay. You know what? I think that actually worked quite well. I am going to have to get all the dice printing. Oh, Ergo's bedroom. Yes. Yeah, the bedroom scene. No, I don't want a bedroom. I don't want to see Ergo's bedroom. I just remembered before I do this, that we got that one there. We need to bring it down to the correct size, which is 25 mil. So 27.11, copy. And then we're going to duplicate this 5 times. Nope, I'm gonna bring the others in first. Okay, so object, open files, recent, side 2. Nope, that's side 4, I think. Okay, then... Yeah, that was 4. I need side 2. Okay. Then I need side 3. Shrink it down. I should do this in the other. And then 4 is up, so 5. And shrink it. And last one, side 6. Side 6, and shrink it to there. Okay. And I have a core already. So let's see how long. I'm going to do the core one as well. So the core. Oops. File. Core. And that needs to be duplicated. So there we go. Couple other changes that need to be done. This they're overlapping. I can't have that happen. So these are going to shift over to. Come on, just fucking cooperate. Why is it doing that to me? Good God. There. And that takes how long? 4 hours 26 minutes. Okay, so I do need to actually make one. Oops. I do need to actually level the bed before I print all this. So I'm going to delete that and then save it. So I won't be able to start it while we're playing. I have to do this after the stream. Doskius, how are ya? It is Wet Coast Fabrications. Not west, but wet, because it's raining all the time here. Oh, really, Rax? Honestly. Oh, my neck popped. Ooh. Yes, that is correct. Okay. You got Ergo's bedroom too? 2 to 3 minutes away from bed. Oh my God. It is... It's morning and you're just going to bed now? Oh my God. Okay. So let's... I saved that. Okay, so we're good. I can eject that. I'm going to get that printing later on tonight after stream when I have time to actually level the bed. I don't have... You know what? One of these days I'm going to have to actually put a camera out there so you can see exactly what I'm doing to level a bed or get a print going. But, you know, it's a good 20 feet away. It's down a hallway. Oh, 700. Oh, okay. Yeah. 7 minutes after midnight. Technically morning. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. So, I want to do that, crack some relics. Anybody want to join in? If you are wanting to join in, you are very welcome. If you have anything else that you would like to do, and I'm able to, I'll give you a hand if you want. But I am thinking just to warm up. The best type of correct is a technically... Yes, that's true. Actually, it is. We missed it. We're into conjunction survival. There it is. I like this one. I like this one. I'm going to grab a random. Banshee Prime? Sure. Mirage Prime Blueprint. Akbolto Prime. Euphona Prime. There we go. And we'll see where we go. Who jumps in with us? If you're wanting to join in, let me know. There's only 2 of us in here. I'm not going to run too far.
Look out for reactant.
We got 3 people. 1 yet to spawn. There. As soon as they spawn in. Waiting for. There's a slow spawn going on here. Okay, we're all in.
Crucible! You must feed it the correct amphols.
What is our...
Capsules of elemental forces compressed to a near impossible density.
Okay, toxic.
Enough to be used as a grenade. Should the need present itself. The problem, our adversaries have taken Papa's amphols. Be a dear and repatriate them.
Did I get it in? I don't know if I got it in or not.
Results from the interplay of electricity and toxicity.
Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working
Oh,
on
come
a relic.
on, Gruzzling.
Find more.
On your toes! We must keep the pressure in range!
Back here, you bugger. Got it. Got Zaku Prime? Prime's good. Really? Great. I didn't kill it in time.
New pressure band identified.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
The process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve!
There.
Why, I do say.
It's beautiful. Do it again. Make another.
Make another. Formidable progress! I urge you, keep the crucibles firing!
Alright, let's go to the next one. Where is the next
Opposition
one?
grow too great, of course.
Oh, it hasn't spawned yet.
Return home.
Lavos Prime, Protea Prime, Euphona Prime, Lex Prime. I want the ducats. 45, 45. It doesn't matter. Somebody else gets the traces. Crazy pulls, yes, it was.
You must lob the correct amphols towards the crucible.
Alright, fish. There we go. Really? I need more energy?
In this crucible, heat and cold.
This one is power hungry. Heat and cold is what we want. power, silence. They don't like that. Did you know you can carry two?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I just love the wholesale slaughter here. Did I miss?
Crucible under pressure. Let's keep the system cooking, shall we?
Don't blow them up too fast. You gotta let the pressure build. Where's our valves? Valves are all in this room somewhere. There we go.
Our pressure target is shifting. Release valve pressure now.
There we go. We're good, we're good. Don't take them all out. Let it build. No, let it build. Okay, I think there are people here who don't know how this is done. Gunson Prime. Okina Prime. We'll take the Gunson Prime parts. Alrighty. There, my shade's finally kicked in. I'm invisible.
Gas elemental force. Heat and toxin amphols required.
Just to be irritating. There we go. No, I didn't even see what we need. Toxin and what? Heat and toxin. Okay. Wow, we're being raided again. Viceroy Cinder, how are ya? Good to see ya. I've been I've now just raided myself. I guess I can turn that tab off. I was planning on raiding you tonight. Good to see you. We are just running some alchemy here. Running Omni Fishers. How was your stream? Obviously playing Warframe, I knew that. I like your avatar tonight too. Thank you for that. And thank you for that follow. Who followed there? Chris 5508, welcome aboard. This is the wrong type, I believe. No, it's not. Or is it? It's cold and toxin we need. Not heat. Get away from it. You too. How are you? I see you. In a moment, I will give you the spiel. Spiel? Whatever it's called. It's heat. Let's see, toxin. Got the toxin. We are full on toxin. We need lots of heat. heat? Yeah, it's heat we need, not cold. I saw heat. There we go. Heat. Getting there, a couple more. Another heat. This should do it. No. Perhaps one more. This is killing us. There we go. That's got it.
Now for the alchemy. Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired
Trainwreck,
range.
how you doing? Good to see you. So while we're monitoring this here, I'm Magic Thighs. I'm another Warframe creator, member of the creator pro. I let that one go too soon. That was my bad. Let it go. Okay. And I'm a Warframe creator. I'm a prop maker, cosplayer. And we're raising funds for QTCC. If you'd like to donate, you can follow the little glyph code, or not glyph, down by my glyph, there's the little bitty QR code. You can follow that. Donate there. I'm not paying attention.
Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders.
God,
like
that's
crawling
just
all
awful.
over.
The whole idea. Just... It's awful. We're running overpressure here. Okay, where's the valve? Where's the valve? There we go.
The purity. Do it again.
All right, I'm gonna take a moment. Whoa, my mouse is stuck. Daiku, I'll take that. Okay. We'll just leave here for a moment. I'm heading Pout now. Well, okay. Exfil. Where's Exfil? There we are.
Bring hot and cold together. It's a blast.
Okay. Now, 55 seconds. If I can stay invisible the whole time, I should be fine. And the ad break is finished now? I think. I just don't fire a shot, but I can kill still. If they're close enough. There we go. Look at that. $14 seconds left. 12. Got no more energy, but that's just in time. There we go. That's pretty good. Did 3. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. I'm ready to do another. If anybody wants to join it, oh, thank you. This was done by, well, if you follow the Raging Terror, Mila. She was the one who made this T-shirt. It is a quote from when the Raging Terror melted Zach's brain. I can't remember exactly what he did, but it was... Oh, yeah, okay, yes. Right, I know where you're from. It's the new name that keeps throwing me. That's the problem. You change your name. That just confuses me for a while. Till I get used to it. Yeah, and it's going to happen all over again tomorrow night. If you follow the Raging Terror, if you don't follow the Raging Terror, you want to see what happens tomorrow night after prime time. Let's see. Come on. Why is it not? There we go. You want to follow... Oh, come on. Really? There. Follow the Raging Terror. You want to be there tomorrow night after prime time. He's hosting Zach, and he's going to melt Zach's brain again. For what? 4 years now? This will be 4 years that he's melted Zach's brain. It's hilarious to watch. And there's always something good that comes out of it. There's been 3 T-shirts now. Quotes from Zach. Anyway, if anybody wants to join in, join in with another mission, I'm ready to go back in, see what we've got. It's still back with... we got 2 different Omni Fishers. I like the Alchemy over the Conjunction Survival. If anybody wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. But, as I was going to say, one more plug here. And it is... If you would like to donate, you can follow that link. $10 donation gets you an entry for a raffle to win Kome's dice, personalized or themed for QTCC this year. At $500, we'll be raffling that off. At $1,000, we'll be raffling off the newest prop that I've been working on, the Penta. Been working on the grenade tonight, and oh my god, I think I got eyeliner in my eye. Okay, that's going to be fun. All right, so I've been working on the Penta today and last couple days. So at $1,000 donated, somebody will win this. Somebody will win the Penta. I am doing this now, starting the Penta now to work on. So I want to give one away. I want to see what we can give away. We're definitely giving away one of these. One of the QTCC dice sets. These are Kome's dice. With a full, complete 5 dice set inside the box. Show the screen here. There we go. So, full set of dice in the box. The box will be done in the colors shown down there on the on that corner. That corner. That one. That's what it will look like. Just shiny and pearlized. It'll look good. I will ship it at my expense anywhere globally. And unfortunately, I can't cover any duties or tariffs. If there are any, you would have to be responsible for that. I will keep the price down the declared price down as much as possible. It is a gift, So there is no monetary value placed on that, but I do have to declare something. And I also have to, there's some other forms that I need to fill out when dealing with the United States now. So there's that, but I'll do what I can to keep that down as much as possible. I'm glued to Ghost of Yoti for the last few days. Such an amazing... I haven't seen it. I've seen some of your postings, though. It looks really good. It looks really amazing. I'm blown away by the quality of the graphics in that. I just got something to drink. God, you're gonna make a girl have to pee.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
I have seen many screenshots from you. All right. So, anybody else want to join in? I'm ready to go. This happens to be one of... there's a few modes that I really like. This is... Oh, Panthera Prime. I grabbed a good one. Zacti Prime. I don't think I have that one yet. No, I don't. I'm going to upgrade this one. Right, full. And equip that. There we go. It's understandable getting hooked into a game. I gotta switch the camera so that somebody doesn't have to tell me I'm an idiot again. Okay. This one really does look like it's turned out very well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now, really, you are sick, dude. You really are. Awful.
Heat,
You're just awful.
toxin, and electricity. The
Get me
elemental
to stretch
forces
right at the
that create
beginning as
our
we're spawning
universe.
in.
To wield them, Papa invented crucibles. Incredible devices.
It would be
capable
better.
of fusing
Get me
these
up another
elements
$50
into
donated.
elemental
Yep,
forces we
still there.
require
Still
to
getting
complete
bigger.
Papa's vision. I have marked a crucible. Go there now.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? Fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic.
A crucible! You must feed it the correct amphols. Capsules of elemental forces compressed to a near impossible
Oh, we got help
density.
here.
Volatile enough
Okay,
to
what do
be
we need
used as a
here anyway? I
grenade.
can't remember.
Oh,
I
should
didn't
the
even
need
see what we
present
needed.
itself.
Okay.
The
Heat and
problem-
toxin.
Our adversaries have taken Papa's amphols, be it and repatriate them. Gas elemental forms. Heat and toxin amphols required.
I had one. What happened to it?
The reactant is working on your relic.
There it goes.
Find more. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Cracked it open already. I hate this one in the corner. I really do. This one is awful. All right, where's the Grozer? That. you are a pain in the ass. Get away from that. Need a couple more feet. There we go.
Crucible under pressure. Let's keep the system cooking, shall we?
Yep. We'll get there. Don't burst them all. Somebody's bursting them all. There.
Pressure calibration changing.
There. Perfect. That's how it's done. I let them get to it just a little bit closer to the edge.
Progress. But we require more. Again. Formidable progress. I urge you, keep the crucibles firing. Should opposition grow too great, of course, return home.
Oh, we're good. It's good. Equinox. Take that one. Okay. Here we go. Where's the crucible? Down or up? There it is.
Reduce corrosion. You'll require ampoules of toxin and electricity.
I missed. Can't believe I just did that.
collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Oh man, I keep hitting the wrong button. There. Oh, look. Ah! Can I get that one? Where is it? Where's my scanner? Come on, just... There. Now I'm back in. Now's the fun part.
Air pressure management. Stay limber, biped. You know, with your limbs.
Yep. A bit more. There.
Pressure band identified.
Well, where are they? There's one.
Shoot the valve to release pressure.
No, not yet. No, man, come on, dude. Overzealous.
I do say, it's perfect.
What frames do you think is good for crowd control? Well, it depends on how actively you like to take part in crowd control. Just about, well, any frame can be good. I have Zaku and Nova that I use a lot for crowd control, mainly because I like to be more involved. So nuking an entire area is not really my idea of fun. I like to have Zephyr. You know what? I don't play Zephyr too often, so it's been a long time since I've played her. Let's see. Crowd control. 5 is rank 6 since you started playing them. Before you stopped playing, lost your account. Game new again for about Fiber, Banshee, Ember, Sevagoth. Sevagoth would be really good. So is Volt for crowd control. There are builds for Volt that can nuke entire areas. Sevagoth is really good for fire and forget sort of idea, where you can just let it go and it does the job for you. I don't play Sevagoth. There are others here who do like to play Sevagoth. They could give you some better ideas there, but Volt, what you want to do is maximum range and maximum power strength. Compromise a little bit on the efficiency and on duration. What you want to be doing is spamming your forward and just spreading out the electricity as much as possible, as high strength as possible, and things will just die.
Unlike conventional science,
It's called a discharge volt. It's a good one for crowd control.
Blending cold and electricity.
But if you like fast-paced action like I do, Nova. I like to see lots of chaos. Nova can be a real beast. So what I do is I use her 1 a lot. Like that. To make things even worse, with Volt, you can take one of his other abilities, like his, like any of his other abilities besides 1 and 4, and subsume them with something like Silence, and that will kind of lull them, like what I've got going on right now. I've taken Silence from Banshee and applied it to Nova as my 2. And that keeps them somewhat incapacitated. Especially when I've added Savage Silence to it. And then just repeatedly use Nova's 1.
On your toes! We must keep the pressure in range!
I haven't even been paying attention to what we're supposed to be gathering. Equinox is another good one to use. Saren is another good crowd control for massive damage. And, okay, somebody popped it a little early. As Nidus main? What do you mean Nidus doesn't have the ability for crowd control? Nidus can do crowd control. Oh, we're over pressure. We need a release valve. There we go.
Would you look at that? The purity! Do it again.
Oh, not actually good crowd. It's been a long time since I've played with Nidus. Astilla, Zaki, Lex. I'm going to take the Forma this time. I think one more round and then I am going to have to raid out. I have to be up at 5. And I still have to gather things up for Mrs. Thighs. She's sent me a whole shopping list of things she needs. So I'm going to grab this and let's see. Know where we're going.
Viral elemental. You'll require toxin and cold ampoules.
Not cold. I thought I just picked up a cold. There it goes. That'll work. I'm starting to shrimp again. Wow, that was bright. Back in here, we do death. You know, I am curious. If I were to do this, like that, could I put an amphor through that? No. No, it didn't. Too bad. Could have been handy. Really, guy?
Now for the alchemy. Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired range.
And welcome back from the ad. Didn't even realize that you were there. That you had gone. Pressure, pressure, boom.
We have a new pressure target. The process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve!
Yeah, shut up, fish. We know. Oh, somebody called in Stalker. Okay. There we go.
Shazam! Oh, what a gorgeous sample. Who's a pretty sample? You are. You're a pretty sample, aren't you? Create another.
Oh, did I not put anything? I didn't put anything in. Oh my god. Oh well. Oops. Well. Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's a pain. Wait a second. Go there. There we go. All right. So that was it for me and Exfil. What? Where's Exfil? The hell? Good Lord. the wrong way, Ray. All right, that's going to have to be it for me for tonight. We've had quite a few raids tonight. Oh my goodness, I have just been floored with that. And let's see, where are we at? We are... The Clown raided. And Mika raided. Viceroy Cinder raided. Wow, I am just absolutely blown away with all the raids tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining me. It was great having you all in. I will be back again on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and then next Wednesday again from, I think we're going to be home, so it'll be a later start, be starting at 8 o'clock in the evening at 8 p.m. Pacific time, and going until 10. So until then, everybody, have a great week. Stay safe. And we're going to be raiding out to the Raging Terror. If you've not followed him, you want to follow him. Absolutely, you really want to follow him. So I need to grab the right screen here and hit this button there. And there he is. Raging Terror. Heading out to him. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe, keep dancing, and see you on Sunday.
Son of a bitch! Alright, fine! We'll trust the wiki. Mjik!
Looks like a party. All hands, roll out the welcome mat.
Hello, everybody. I have been screwing around. Like, really screwing around on stream tonight, getting ready for tomorrow's stream. We haven't played a single mission of Warframe. In, how long have we been live? 43 minutes? I'm sorry. Apologies. I have so much crap I've had to do to get ready for this year's QTCC feature stream, which is tomorrow, that I still had stuff to do after I got home from work. Also, one of the things that we have here